Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Heath Fillmyer gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks.
So stepping in, Thomas Kondo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Thomas Kondo.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Robertson.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. McGuire shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now he'll step off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, number 66.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now in the box, David Cora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ground ball left side. Ruiz scoops it up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Digging in now, Russell Maine. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Maine, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. In now, number 1, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, Gregorio.
Into the box, Gregorio Chavez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yohan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
That misses. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. That finds the zone, a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a step off. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in, David Cora. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Maine. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air to right field. Stewart giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
Number 9.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, number 1. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Gregorio Chavez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Thomas Kondo. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is foul right side. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Settling in now, Daniel Robertson. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Yokoyama is under it, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hot shot down the line. The 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
In there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. David Cora. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off, foul off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Grounded to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Kansas City. They still trail it here 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's fouled away. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Casado on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in once again, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder,
standing in now, Gregorio Chavez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. and he'll step off. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So striding in, Thomas Kondo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Baltimore took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 13 picks up his league-leading 13th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tanner Scott wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.